Welcome everybody to a new reading for Henry Cavill. This is going to be a request reading. This reading was requested by a fan in the comment section of my last video where I did an energy reading on his relationship with Natalie, their current energy. And the reading request that was asked is, how does Henry's family, how does Natalie's family feel about their connection, about their commitment? And I discussed it with his spirit team if they are willing to do that, and they agree on doing a reading on that. And we're gonna start with Henry's family first. So we're gonna start with a tarot to represent Henry's family. And they want me to start with the wild woods. Can you give me a card or more than one card to represent Henry Cavill's family? Can you give me one card or more to represent Henry's family? Can you give me one card or more to represent Henry's family, their current energy? A card for their current energy, please. Whoa, those are a lot of cards. So the first one is, this is a man working on tools for the household. So this could be a family business. Yeah, I'm hearing a family business. That's the first card that represents. These are hard workers. As you can see, it takes a lot of work for this caveman to be able to create those tools out of literally stone. He's crafting his tools out of stone. So this is hard labor. So this is like a family business that could be generations long, or just a very hardworking family. They are very protective of that. So if they are like a family with a lot of generational wealth, they are very protective of that. And they're dedicated to it. So they're protective of it and dedicated to it. So there are arrows. This woman is holding a bow, and the arrows that fly off her bow go in any direction behind her. And we have the little deer, right? A Bambi, that is in the generational wealth that represents and that business. And that can be many. They have many different things in the family. but they're protective of it. And if any outsiders moments, so what I hear them saying is, his spirit team is saying, if there is somebody who enters a family, like people that come into a commitment within the family, and they are planning to get married, they are saying like, if he would want a woman to join that generational wealth, she has to be his wife. And then even then, if he would marry someone, they're still protective of it, of the generational wealth. And they have a lot. They have a lot. Like, how many tools am I counting here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 tools. A moment, guys. I'm gonna put the archetypes together and the other cards. So we have, how many, are there any archetypes in this one? Wait, I'm gonna put every kind of card that is of the same quartz cards together. I think that's gonna be the best. Bulls. Bull. These are 2 archetypes. Because they're giving me a lot of cards. A lot. And I know in which order I have to lay it. Fire. Earth. Water. Air. No, first you have the element fire. Then you have the elements. But I'm going to put the elements according to the elements of this book. So first, then you have first you have fire elements in this deck. Then you have air elements. Then you have bowls, water elements. And then you have stones. So like spring, summer, fall, winter. So we have all the 4 elements in the energy of his family. We have 2 archetypal cards. We have the Green Lady, which is in tarot like the the high priestess, and then we have the forest, the guardian of the forest. This is someone who works for the high priestess. So if it's a family business or ancestral wealth, right? Generational wealth. There's a woman in the family that I said guardian all of this, because this is like a guardian. There's a woman in the family that appointed a masculine to watch over the generational wealth in his family. So that's somebody that they hired to do that. These people are, we have the card of celebration, so they have all the 4 elements, so that's really positive. These people are abundant, like they have a good life. Then we have dedication and battle. So that means, like, if there would occur a problem, right? If there would occur a problem financially or whatever, these people are really quickly to do something about it. Like, they don't leave things hanging around. Like, if something has to be done in order, they do it right away. They don't let things slip away. They take the bull by the horns. And whatever gets thrown at them, they always overcome it. They're very protective of it. And they don't just work hard for what they already have. They're also hard workers for if times would ever get tough. So if things would ever become, they also work hard for the times that are financially less, for the less abundant times. They are also really hard workers. And it's a traditional businesses, traditional generational wealth. So that means, like, Henry is coming from how do I say that? He comes from a family that is very well established. So those are the cards that represent them. Can you share cards of them towards Henry? Can you give me cards of them towards Henry? How do they feel about Henry right now? How do they feel about Henry right now? What is their thoughts of him? They say that it's time for him to rebirth something. So I asked him, what does his family think of him right now? What are their thoughts about him right now? They say it's time for him for a rebirth. So this is just their thoughts about him only about him. Yeah, they think that he needs some renewal in his life. Can you explain this card a bit more deeper? Can you explain this card a bit more? Why does his family think he needs a renewal or rebirth? Again, a lot of cards. We have an archetype. Now we have two elements. This element is the same, so I'm gonna do these of the same element too. Yeah, and they immediately give an opinion about his relationship. So these three cards are the same element, the water element, the emotional. So they're thinking about his love life, and they think that his love life needs a rebirth, a renewal. And then we get the mourning, that cards. So that means like they feel that he should end that relationship. They're like, it's time for something new. We get the archetype of the shaman. That could be that his family went to a card reader or a seer or a high priestess or a magician because it's a male. So it could be that his family went to a reader, a masculine, about his relationship. And that person told them that he should end this relationship. That it's time for renewal, because after that becomes a rebirth. After the death card, after that comes a renewal, a rebirth. And that he has to make, they want to make a decision about this relationship. They want to help him make that decision. So they went to see someone about his relationship. They went to see someone. They went to a card reader about their relationship. Can you give me cards? How his family... Okay. So that is an extra card for this. Yeah. This is again The ancestors. The ancestors, that's also family. I'm going to put that also over here. That is also family. Watching over this. I want to ask, how does his family feel about Natalie? What are their thoughts about Natalie? So keep in mind, this reading is only about Henry's family. I will do a separate video about Natalie, her family, okay? So how does Henry's family feel about Natalie? The first card is the moon. Can you explain the card, the moon, please? Can you explain the card, the moon? Can you explain the card, the moon, for Natalie? How do you feel about Natalie? Can you explain the card, the moon? Ooh. We have the world. That's an archetype. This is also an archetype. Also an archetype card. And then we have that. Okay. Second, a moment, guys. The world is the root chakra. The wheel is also connected to the world, which talks about root chakra is all of, because I think they're referring to the root chakra, because we have the moon, which is a subconscious, and we have the world. So this is about the root chakra. And spiritually, because you have these two together, spiritually, the root chakra is about your abundance, your earthly life, your assets, your possessions, your home. Someone weaved a web here, so the world is actually the wheel. And if you would enter this maze, you go into the underworld, which is a moon. I'm hearing the words materialism. Someone crafting materialism. Means someone crafting materialism. And then we have injustice. And if you connect injustice with materialism, It's like they're thinking, they are weighing things off. That's what they're telling me. His family is weighing things off when it comes to her. Like I said, they are weighing things off, and they went to a card reader about their relationship. So that is like they're not really sure about her. They don't really feel sure about her. They don't really know exactly what to make of it, I think. About not about the relationship, but about her. This is also like the justice cards. You know, the scales. They are weighing off her heart, and because the feather against the coins, which is like if you know some Egyptian knowledge, when your heart is being weighted on the scale, that it's represented by the feather and the heart. So they are like weighing off if she is with Henry for the right reasons. They are weighing off if Natalie is with Henry for the right reasons. Can you give cards to explain why they feel that way? Can you give cards? Why do they feel that way? They're frustrated about something. About her. They're frustrated about something about her. Or it frustrates them. It can also be that it frustrates them that they're not really sure if Natalie is with Henry for the right reasons. Either she did something or said something that frustrates them, or either they're frustrated that they're not really sure if she's with him for the right reasons. So if Henry is watching this reading, he could ask his family what he heard in this reading, and he can talk about that with them. Because, readings are not just to get insight. It gives you insight, and you can use that information to solve problems, right? Oh. So I'm gonna do again. We have two ace cards, and we have two archetypes. So the mirror is like the moon. So they are confirming what I'm saying. They are confirming what I'm saying. They are doing reflective work on Natalie. They are doing reflective work if she's with Henry for the right reasons. And so I asked why that They are frustrated about something and wondering if she's with him for the right reasons. I have to clarify that. And they want a frustration to be over. The tower. They want a frustration to be over. They want to be able to make a decision on their thoughts about her. They want these doubts and these frustrations that they have in their minds about her to be over. They want to know for sure that she's serious with him, that she's with him for the right reasons. Because if you want to build basis of life, if he would build a family life with her, they want to know for sure that she's with him for the right reasons. And they are getting tired of feeling unsure about her motives, about her intentions, because it's not really clear for them about her. Is that correct? What I'm saying, is that correct? Well, again, a lot of cards. Okay, give me again a moment. We have different family members here. Yeah, these are all different people from the family that represents this energy. We have 3 archetypes. We have the sun, we have the high priest, we have, this is also like a protective person. High priest, high priestess, that could be his parents. The sun represents the family. Then we have other family members. We have 2 queens. We have 2 queens. We have a knight. We have a page. Oh, we have 3 queens. We have 3 queens. A knight, a page, 2 pages, So, ooh, doesn't look good. We have a Earth Queen. We have a Air Queen. We have a Water Queen. So three females in the family, in his family, that are an Earth element, an Air element, a Water element. These are the females that feel insecure about Natalie. Then we have a knight that is an air element, feels insecure about her. And then we have two pages that are a water sign and an earth sign. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. And then we have the card cleanup. It doesn't look good, does it? So they're not really feeling so positive about her. The fact that they're not really sure about her motivation, and the fact that they're not really sure about if she's with him for the right reasons. They hate feeling that way. And I get the feeling that Natalie is not really communicating well to them why she's with Henry. I think that if she would be more clear with her communication towards his family, then these doubts would go away. Maybe she needs to communicate better with his family about why they are in a relationship. I think that would help the situation a lot, because the way that they feel about her now is like they rather see her go. They rather see it ending. They're tired of not knowing for sure. They also feel that Henry needs healing. I mean, that is always a problem, right? If there's no clear communication between people, that often causes assumptions, that often causes doubts, fears, assumptions. Mm. The reason why they feel that he needs healing. We have the big bear. They're very protective of him. We have a queen of bows represented by a snake. I think they're doing research on Natalie. His family is doing research on Natalie, I think, to see if everything about her is trustworthy, something like that. And if he could have an abundant life with her. But abundance is also like a fulfilling life, right? A fulfilling life, because they have mentioned that here before. If he wants to make this like really official, like getting married and stuff and building a life together, it feels like there's not really much communication going on. And the horse represents moving away from a situation. We have the water of life and we had the card healing. If I think back of the previous readings that I have done of him, his spirit team talked last time about that his relationship has reached a routine. So then they speak about rebirthing, renewing, and moving on and ending a situation. But what they want to see ending is how they feel about her. It's not real for them, it's not clear why she is with him. That's a problem that they find there is. That's, it frustrates these people. And it's being talked about with different family members. They want me to completely do this deck out, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, they say Natalie should communicate more with his family. There's nothing, not enough communication going on. There needs to happen more communication. Yeah, moving on, travel. Maybe Henry and Natalie live on a huge distance from his family. Maybe that is something that frustrates them too, that they live so far away from them. Maybe there's a large distance between him and his family, and that is also like part of the frustration, I think, that he's not really living close to his family. Because they want to know how he is doing. They want to know that he's well, that he's healthy, that he is happy, that he feels fulfilled, and that he has a good life. And they feel like if they're on a large distance from him, and yeah, they can watch his social media, they can have sometimes a live call and anything, but it's not like the real thing, like really living close. Like some families, they live really close to each other and they're able to see each other daily. They are able to talk daily. And I feel like there is distance going on. Distance. And that they're not happy with that. They feel it's time to put this relationship to a rest. Maybe they feel like his work, his career, and his relationship is taking up all his time, and that they hardly see him. Maybe they're really upset that they don't see Henry as much anymore as they used to. Could be something like that. And that's why they feel like you should invest some more time in your family. Yeah, you're not being so. You're not really being so generous anymore with your time with your family. And they don't find that a good sign. They don't find it a good sign that they also find him stubborn. They are stubborn about it. They are being stubborn about it towards him. Like, why don't you spend some more time with us? Why was this person taking all your time? You should spend some more time with your family. Yeah. Come home. Come and see us at home. There's a father figure. They want him to go on a travel to his family. They want to give him some guidance. Yeah, they confirm it, what I'm saying. I'm feeling bored. They think that it's time that he visits his family at home from where he is. I believe he's from England. So his family is saying, why don't you come and visit us in England? We would love to see you. We want to talk about some things with you. Uh, we have some stuff to discuss. Yeah, they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with him. About them feeling unsure about Natalie. But I want to talk to him alone. At the bottom of the deck, you have the wolf. They want to talk to him alone. They want to see him alone. To discuss that. They want some alone time with him. Because they feel a bit hurt that they're not seeing him much. They feel he's too much occupied with her and his work. They want him to come to England alone to have a heart-to-heart conversation about Natalie. They're gonna tell him that they went to a reader and that it was out of a respectful way, that it happened in a respectful way, and that they won't take it against them, that they're only trying to do something right by him. It was done with well intentions. Yeah, they want him to travel overseas to come and see his family. This is a real burden for them, that they're not sure about her, about their relationship. And they want to discuss that with him. Yeah, this is Henry and his family. That would give them fulfillment. It would make them happy if they did that. They want a reunion with him. Like I said, come home. So his spirit team is saying it's really important for Henry to visit his roots, to talk to his family. There's a spirit guide. There's also some jealousy going on. His family is not jealous of her, right? Obviously, because these people are doing really well. But what they think is, what I'm hearing them say is, could Natalie be jealous or resentful that, how do I say this? I think his family also thinks that this could be the root of the problem, why they feel unsure about her. They feel like if Henry would spend time with his family, that she doesn't like that. That's the feeling that they have about her. That if he spends time with his family, that she doesn't like that. That's probably also something that they want to talk about with him. If that feeling is grounded or not, if that feeling is justified or not. You know, that is also like, if he would not spend so much time with his family anymore, and you don't see your family as much anymore, that people then think like, oh, he has a partner, uh, that, you know, that it feels like we don't see you as much anymore. Is it because Natalie doesn't want you to come and visit us? Something like that. And they feel that he needs to come, that he needs to come and see them more again. You're making that really, really, really clear. They feel that the family bond needs to become stronger again, needs to be worked on. They really do have good intentions. They really support him, they really care about him. But they feel like there's not enough communication, and that would really make them happy. That they feel that would restore the balance. Because they find it a challenge to be able to communicate that to him. They are trying to give him messages. Yeah, it's definitely something that they can overcome. They can overcome. So I asked them if they want to do another deck. They don't want to do another deck. They believe they have already mentioned a lot, and they just want to go straight over to an angel cards. So we're going to do that. And this is always the ending of the reading when I do an angel card or rose cards. Yeah, they feel that it's time, like I said, they confirm it again. They feel that it's time for him to come and see his family again, where he comes from. Reconciliation and angel of peace, that would really give them, that would, like I said, that would make them happy if he did that. If he would go and see his family where he comes from. They miss him. His family misses him. And they want to spend quality time with him. And he wants them to come along. They want him to come along and have a heart-to-heart conversation about his relationship with Natalie. They want to discuss their doubts with him. Things that they think about a lot. They want to be able to talk about that with him. Like really having like a real heart-to-heart conversation. And that would make them happy. That would reassure them. They wanted him to take their doubts away about Natalie. So there's really like important stuff that they want to discuss with him. They are also already in a long time relationship, and I think it's also like, okay, Henry, where is this relationship going to? What are your plans for the future with her? What is the current state of the relationship? So they want to really discuss a lot of important stuff with him. And they feel that needs to happen before he makes important decisions with her, like marriage, a family. And they feel that he's not ready for that with her. They feel he needs to come home. He needs to have this heart-to-heart conversation with us. We want to discuss things with him so that all our doubts, all our fears, all our insecurities are out of the way. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you.
You guys